So a couple of weeks ago, George Lever dropped by my Instagram page and left this mysterious comment about some interesting mods to the Remo P77. So we're going to put them to the test. Right, the P77, one of my favorite drum heads. I use one live on my snare with my band Life Pilot. And despite how heavy and controlled this drum head is sort of sold to be, it's actually surprisingly open and really easy to get a great, kind of natural but pre-muffled sound out of it. It's really cool. And I'm really intrigued by this comment from George, who clearly has a lot of expertise with the P77. He's known for his engineering of Sleep Token, and 2 from Sleep Token is known for his use of the P77. So this is something that George knows a little bit about. So when he says try this mod, we're gonna listen. Now, it's interesting to know that this is a secret for metal snares. I have a bunch of metal snares here at the studio. Actually, far too many metal snares to actually test. So we're just gonna do 4 of them, and we're gonna sort of hit the main materials. We're gonna do an aluminium snare, we're gonna do a brass snare, we're gonna do a cast bronze snare, and we're gonna do a steel snare. And that'll kind of give us a good idea. I'm gonna do some controlled recordings of the P77 before the mod, cut the control ring out, and then we're gonna go back, do the exact same tuning methods on all of those drums, and then we'll have a bit of a listen and see what we think. So let's get into it. The controls. The mod itself is a really simple removal of this underside control ring. Just be careful not to cut too far through into the other plies of the drum head, and watch your fingers. Also, be sure not to leave any excess plastic overhanging into the area where the drum head meets the bearing edge. Okay, the mod's done. Let's try it out. Okay, that was interesting. I was not expecting that to be as night and day of a difference. I expected there to be a fair bit of a difference in terms of the openness of the drum, but nowhere near as much as there actually was. It honestly felt like someone had just taken a blanket off of the snare drum, and all of a sudden, all of that nice crispy high end, all of that beautiful open resonance, but not out of control ring, just nice ring was present. I really liked it. Honestly, I think I might do this mod to all my P77s in future. The only drum that I think didn't feel as nice with the mod was actually the drum that I used the P77 with the most, the aluminium C&C. But I think the reason that is because that drum has quite a prominent mid-range ring to it as it is. And what I like about using the P77 with that particular drum is that more controlled nature. But having said that, when you listen to them back to back, it just sounds almost choked. It sounds quite stifled. So maybe it's a matter of doing the mod and then a little bit of external muffling. We might have to play around with that. So yeah, this is a super eye-opening experiment. I'm really glad that we did this. I'm really interested to see what you guys have to say about it, what you think, whether you like the sound of the modded versus the unmodded P77. whether this is something that you'll be doing to your drum heads in future. If you've got a drum head mod or something else you'd like me to test out, let me know in the comments. I'd love to try basically everything because I'm a massive drum nerd. If this is a video that you enjoyed, please check out my Patreon page. There's a whole bunch of stuff you can find over there. I'm turning it into a big haven of drum nerdery. Videos just like this galore, drum samples, how-tos, tuning recipes, deep dives, all sorts of stuff. Check it out, it's only $5 a month. I'd really appreciate it. And just want to say a huge thank you to George Lever for actually commenting and getting this ball rolling. If you don't follow him, you absolutely should. He's an incredible producer and engineer. And go check him out on YouTube as well. There's some really awesome content on there talking about mindsets. I watched this video about curing your hyperfocusing, which is something that I'm very guilty of. And it was really insightful. So yeah, thanks for the tip, George, and thanks for the knowledge. And yeah, good on you. Now, if you got something out of this video, please subscribe, please like, please share it around. Write me a comment, tell me my snare drums sound like arse, and I will fight you in the comment section. Till next time.